video, I have a confession to make. I myself, as a mountain bike coach, have told countless beginner riders that in order to enter into mountain biking, $2,000 was really gonna be about the minimum that they could pay. But after spending some time on the Siskiu T6, I gotta say that number has changed. The Polygon Siskiu T6 is an awesome bike for the beginner riders out there who maybe just want to take the bike right out of the box and get on the trails. But it's also the same dialed frame that comes on all the Siskiu Ts, so it's a great bike to take and upgrade it. And so with that, my friends, let us get out on the trail, get on the bike, test it out, and see just all the value that's packed into this T6. So we're out here riding in the winter, hoping these trails aren't complete mush. There's a little mush, but not too bad. So we're about to hit our first climb here. Let's see what my drivetrain's got. A little snow and ice doesn't make it that much more fun, or does it? So I have 10 speed here. I'm on probably about 7. Let me shift a couple more. Don't mind the heavy breathing. All right, some chunk. Okay. Nicely done. Okay, so the 10 speed definitely does the job. Gets me where I need to be. So another sick feature on the T6 is that it comes with tubeless ready wheels and tires, which that's important to note because sometimes it'll just be tubeless ready tires, but those wheels are actually really expensive to upgrade. So this bad boy is all ready. Throw a little sealant in there and you're gonna be ripping on the trails, not worrying about puncturing a tire every 10 minutes. All right, so bringing in, this is a section of trail that I wanted to bring you all to because it's a super techy climb right here on the trail. And it's a perfect place to test out our single pivot suspension, which really gives me a lot more grip when I'm going through technical terrain like this. But the suspension also helps it be an efficient pedaler, even on less technical terrain. Well, we made it up the climb, and the lovely makers of this trail knew exactly what we would need right after that. But while we're here, now is the perfect time to tell you a little bit more about some of the geometry featured on the T6. The bike has the same slack head tube angle, short chain stays, and low standover height that collectively makes the T-Series stable and planted at high speeds, but still fun and poppy on mellower terrain and jump lines. I didn't mention it earlier on the climbs, but it also comes with a steep seat tube angle, which makes it super comfy and kind of more upright when you're in that climb position. You can get the T6 in 4 sizes, small through extra large. Small and medium bikes are available with 27.5-inch wheels, and medium through extra large bikes are available with 29 inchers. Smaller riders often prefer the 27.5-inch wheels. A smaller wheel makes it a lot more maneuverable on the trail, and you don't have to worry about hitting your butt off the back tire. But enough of that boring tech spec talk, let's get back to riding. So one of my favorite aspects about descending on the T6 is its dialed suspension setup. So it comes with air springs in both the fork and the shock, which means it makes it lightweight, a little more flexible, adaptable. Phew! Some corners here. No up front and the fork, which, fun fact, is the same fork line on the T7. It comes with rebound and compression adjustment, while in the back at the shock, we've got some rebound adjustment. All right, so we're coming into a flowy little descending section here. The flowier, the more important it is to have hydraulic disc brakes, which the T6 conveniently does. So when I get into a tight corner like that one, I am not concerned. Another thing that's important to me, and I gotta say probably to a lot of mountain bikers, even though it's a little vain, is just how good the bike looks. The T6 has this dope silvery blue paint job, which I feel like makes it really easy to accessorize. You know, change up, put some pops of color in your grips or your pedals. But all in all, I like a bike that I can put my own special touches on, and it still looks good. This is where that dropper post is gonna play an important role, so that I can get over these chunky bumps with no problem. Get my butt back. Yeah! Ah! Got a little off the side there. Phew. It's not always a bad thing to be proven wrong, and I think the T6 is a prime example of just exactly why that is. The spec and the value of the T6 makes it one of the best bikes that you can get out there on the market today. This bike has checked all the boxes I need to have a good time out on the trails, and that's all it really comes down to anyways. So if you have any more questions about the Siskiu T6, drop me a comment below. While you're down there, like and subscribe to Bikes Online, where I'll be hanging out. And then once you've done that, get out there and get ripping.